Jan, can you tell me a little bit about why a roller bearing design or a roller design for rod bus actuators is maybe better? What are the advantages compared to, say, recirculating ball bearings?
Yeah. First of all, we have the biggest advantage is that we are able to reach higher speeds and velocities. Okay. So these can go up to like 8 meters a second instead of like a recirculating ball bearing, which is mostly limited to like 5 meters a second, depending on the application. And furthermore, one big advantage here is we have an external guiding, and it is pushing the dust away from the guide rods. So it's very good if you have like dusty environments. We have felt wipers inside of them, and you're seeing the dust or dirt, and it's pushing away. And we have like a steel-to-steel contact between the roller and the guide rod, and the roller still is sealed and fine and good to go.
So if the dust gets over here, you're saying with this roller design that it would just push the dust away as opposed to getting inside to the roller?
Correct.
What about a recirculating ball bearing? What happens with dust?
A recirculating ball bearing, a standard one would collect the dust, and it would be collected inside of the grease and would increase the wear and tear of the complete system. So here we do not have this effect.
I see. So for a roller design, you're getting much faster speeds.
Correct.
And especially in a dusty environment, this design is advantageous because it keeps the dust outside of the roller envelope, if you will.
Correct. In the end, there are also always two principles you could approach. One is you create a very open design where you are seeing the dust and trying to get it out of the system, or you build like a encapsulated one where you try to seal everything to prevent breakdown by getting dirt inside of the system. But the problem here is if dirt enters the system, it never leaves the system. So one big benefit is also if we have like a tooth belt drive, we could also do additional machining so that we are opening the bearing blocks so that the dirt could fall out of the bearing blocks.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
So yeah, because if we have dirt like on the tooth belt drive,
right.
It's pulling it inside of the bearing housing, and then we would do additional machining so that the dirt could leave the bearing blocks and fall out. Correct. So
very nice.
A lot of advantages there with the ball bearing and roller bearing configuration.
Great, thank you very much.